Hello.
Let's give it just a minute. All right, the lighting doesn't look too bad. All right.
My mom left her ring light remote at my Aunt Brittany's, and then the button on the ring light doesn't work, so we have no ring light. That's why it's not too
Okay, here we go. We are on. All right. Hello, everybody. I am Janice with J Will Creations, and this is my daughter,
Hello.
Alea. We are here tonight for Mommy and Me Monday Night Crafting. We are working on a junk journal. I created a junk journal kit. It's the only one I've ever created. I was pretty happy with how it turned out. So these are just a few of the pages. I do have all of this linked in my featured section here on the page. So they are free for you to download and use, create your own journal or create a ephemera, however you want to use them is fine. I just ask that you don't sell the kit itself, but if you make a project with it and you want to sell the project, then that would be totally fine. So last time we were on, we started with making our cover.
The inside and Mom, is it unclean? I could have sworn I just saw it like.
Well, just here on the side, it's okay. So we actually took a mailer envelope and hello Tammy, how are you?
Hi.
Thanks for popping in. So we took a mailer envelope, cut it down, covered it with some of this fabric, and then we glued a couple of sheets on the inside for the inside and back cover. So now I need to decide the seam here that's not covered, what we want to do with that.
Can we put like a ribbon there?
Maybe, or I was thinking some washi tape.
Ooh, yeah.
So, I mean, once we get the pages in, you're not really going to see that a whole lot, so it's really not going to be too bothersome. But I do think just to give it a little bit more of a finished look, we'll put something in there.
The first junk journal, when I took it to school and showed my art teacher, he loved it.
Yep. Is that still at school?
No, it's here.
Do you know where it's at? We never showed them.
I think, maybe.
Okay, so look real quick. She's going to go and grab, we made a little envelope junk journal a few weeks ago that we put all the pictures, well not all the pictures, but some of the pictures from our vacation inside so that way she could show her friends from school. I am frozen over here on my iPad. I hope I'm not frozen for anybody else. I'm not seeing any comments, so let me just plug a comment in here as a little test. When you guys hop on, if you would say hello. That way we know you're here and we can say hello back. While she's grabbing that little book, I'm going to swivel right around the table here and grab my bin of washi tape. Let's see. I should say bins. I have several bins of washi tape.
These are just extra pages.
Oh no, I wasn't talking about that one because we've showed them that one. I was talking about the one from the vacation.
No, that's still at school.
Oh, it's still at school? Okay.
I thought you were talking about the junk journal.
No, this was the junk journal that I bought from her, from Junk in the Trunk by Maddie. Created this.
I'm so sad. I lost all my things.
Oh, that's okay. So I bought it for her and we added some little embellishments.
And it actually has all the pages
inside.
and the story in it too.
It does. The story is intact, so you can read the story.
Hi, people.
This is my daughter,
Hello,
Savannah.
my beautiful sister. You're so pretty.
She's been getting her art on as well, redoing her name tag for work. You want to show them?
Oh my god. Oh, look at that. I messed up my name. Do you have a white marker so I can rewrite the S? Because I can't do it with the paint.
Yes, in the drawer over there. I think it's not the pink drawer, I think it's the one underneath it. Yeah, the paint marker's right there.
I don't think I want to use the washi tape for this one. I feel like.
Yeah, I'm thinking we're probably, because this is more neutral and there's some lighter pieces.
And I feel like none of these ones can match the vibe.
Yeah. So let's grab one out of here. Ooh, this I got from Amazon a long time ago.
Mom, you have lips.
Mm-hmm. It's a Valentine's one. Alright, so one that's wide enough to cover most of it. Which one do you like?
I like.
This one. This one looks kind of cool.
Yeah, I was
It's
thinking that.
not quite wide enough.
This one.
You like the newspaper print one? It'll probably be okay. So this is the one, Nicholas. Hello, Nicholas.
Hello.
We're gonna put on there. It looks like it's got newspaper print.
So actual news on it. Can I read this? Should I read
All right. Do you want to sit those back down there where they go?
it? Yeah, I'll put back your mess.
Thanks. All right. Washi tape is repositionable, so we do want to add some glue to the back of it. So tonight we are gonna work on our signature.
Did you burn the
Which-
candle?
Oh, no.
Just
She
like-
wants to light the candle. This is a candle that we made on one of our lives from a little candle making kit that she had bought for me.
We're gonna try and light it every live and then blow it out at the end of our live.
Okay.
We do need glue
So-
because washi tape isn't as like sticky as like regular tape.
Correct. All right, I think that'll be good. Okay, go ahead and pull off the cap.
Ooh, that was hard.
And then let's grab it this way. Okay. We're just gonna put some of this glue stick on here. Rub it over there real good. Lonnie,
Dad, Dad,
Lonnie.
Dad, Dad.
sorry
Can we
about
use a
that.
Can we figure something with the edge?
Okay,
Because I have this one down.
you ready? Keep going.
You can here too.
No, I want my finger on the end. It's okay. Just go all down the middle. Okay, that should be good. All
My
right.
dad forgets a lot because that's my dad. He forgets.
Okay,
I mean, this is a lie. We can't really
this is real life.
hide. Yes.
This is real life. All right.
It's a house full of kids and
House full of kids and people. That's right. Okay, grab the little scissors.
the tiny ones. Are the
Yeah, the little ones, because the big ones don't work very good.
Yeah, the big ones are like dull. The tiny ones are sharp.
I hope the lighting is okay. Like she said, I left my
Remote.
to my ring light at my friend's house when I did a live with her a couple weeks ago. It looks okay though, from what I can tell.
She left it at my Aunt Brady's house.
Hi Donna, how are you?
Hey, go ahead.
I do not see any comments, so if you guys are saying hello, I apologize.
Show them my name tag.
You can.
Are you ready for the big reveal?
Alright.
It's so cute. Look how cute. It's got coffee beans.
Yeah,
She
'cause
works at Starbucks, so she
Yeah.
painted her name tag.
I need to fix the coffee beans.
Very good.
Don't you have like paint or this like a spray can of like
Sealer?
stuff? Yeah, sealer.
Yes, I do.
Where
You know what I like to call my house?
Okay, I accidentally snipped
Too far.
the paper right here.
Mom, you know what I like to call our house? The House of Chaos.
Yep. Chaos. Pretty much sums it up. Beautiful chaos.
Yeah.
Alright. So we got our washi tape.
It's so
Hey, there's Mrs. Miller's on. How is Mrs. Miller? So we've got that covered that up. Okay. So next, we know that we're going to use these pages on the inside, but we're going to add a few more to it. 1, 2,
Mom, you have
Three.
dry glue on
4, 5, 6. So by the time we fold them in half, that will make 12. But these are, when I printed these out, I printed them on really thin copy paper. So I think we'll just do an even 10. So I've got a couple of these paper packs here. This is, I think this one This one actually came from Joann's, and I have no idea. I've had this forever, so I don't know. Actually, I think I got this as a gift. My friend Brittany bought this for me. All Tomborello. Oh, Allie Tomborello. Hello, Allie. How are you this evening? Thanks for joining us. I've got this one, Recollections. Recollections is Hobby Lobby or Michael's. I bet you are, Jennifer. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day about it though. And then this one is also from Joann's. Here, I want you to start looking through here. And
finding it.
yep, now hold on. You have to keep in mind a couple things. Listen to me for just a second. I know, but we want to make sure we're picking things that complement what we have got going on here.
This is just so beautiful.
I know there's a lot of beautiful papers in these packs.
Wait.
So we need 4 papers.
Would this be neutral? I feel like it's too dark.
Well, but we always
That candle's
can decorate it later because we have all of our journal cards and everything that we can add to it too.
That candle scared me.
Okay, so let's move the candle back some. Okay. I don't know that she's quite ready to buy yet, Jennifer, but I don't know. I was talking to her about it, so we'll see.
Who did you send that ATC card to? Did she ever get it?
She did. She just got it, yep.
Thank you for letting me know.
We'll have to come check out your new house. Are you loving it?
Check out who what?
Mrs. Miller.
She got a new house?
Yeah.
She moved?
Okay,
She's
so
still in Rochester?
I believe so. This one I think goes with it well. This one is a neutral and it's kind of hard to see, but it does have some polka dots on it.
Oh, look how pretty.
That one would be good. It's
Yes,
got neutral
this one.
colors. Okay.
Ooh, that peel is smooth.
So she picked out this one.
I need
Looks
something
like
to
it's
drink.
got lace.
Like real bad. I need something to drink.
Okay, go grab a drink. Alright. I'm just kind of looking for things that are subtle and neutral to kind of match what we've got going on. This one is pretty also. Hi, Miss Janet. How are you this evening? Okay. So we've got one. Here, I picked out this one. This one is matches. Matches everything we've got going on. So we need one more. So I think this one is all. Actually,
What
that's
was
kind of pretty, huh?
what? Oh yeah. What made the fireworks last time? I thought it was 2 thumbs up. But
I don't remember. Do you want this one?
Yeah.
Okay. And this one is pretty plain, but it's hard to tell on the camera. It looks like it's got just some little, I don't know.
Some
It
weird
looks
re-
textured, but it's not.
Some weird reason I like focus on other things right now.
Okay. So why don't you go ahead and just take these and set them on the floor. That way they are out of our way.
What's the dog like?
Right. So Jana, just in case you weren't here in the beginning, we are working on our journal that we started last time with the envelope mailer. I see.
I made
See that little mint green like basket thing sitting up there?
Yeah.
Take the coffee filters off of it and bring the basket. We're gonna need that.
coffee-
So we're using the junk journal kit that I created. It is pinned in the featured section on my page. If you want to use it, print it out for anything, you are
Mom,
welcome
I
to.
have a question. Can you teach me how to sew by hand?
Maybe someday. Sewing by hand is not my most favorite thing to do, but okay.
Sewing machines are easier because you
So-
just have to move it.
We're gonna start just by folding our papers. I do like to fold them individually. I think you get a nicer fold line when you do that. Most of what I know about junk journaling I learned from Grace over at the Comfy Nest with Grace. I mean, there's several other creators that I've learned some tips and tricks from, but most of what I know I learned from her. All right, so what you're gonna do, sister girl, is you're gonna take these and fold them in half as straight as you can get it, okay? And then you can take this and use this. This is just a bone folder. It's not a real bone folder. It's just a plastic piece that came from a kit. No, it's not a real bone. That's why I said it's just a plastic one. Ooh. All right, keep going.
That sound was horrifying.
That was horrifying.
What was it?
The sound that she made.
Oh, I thought you meant the sound that I made.
That wasn't real nice either, but it's real life.
Mom, this is like ripped.
It's okay.
Pulled out flag steps and there's-
It's a junk journal.
Why are they called junk journal? Filled with junk.
Well, most of the time you add things to it
That like.
that would otherwise be thrown out. Like our cover that we made from the envelope mailer. People tend to throw those out.
Okay, this doesn't make a horrifying sound. I'll be so happy.
You're not on the glass now you're just on the plastic.
Mom,
It's okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. It does not have to be perfect.
did you just fold these without me?
I did here. Keep going. We got plenty more. How is everybody doing this evening? I hope you are all doing well. All right. Okay.
Mom, this is also ripped.
It's okay. Gives it
Should you
character.
like rip these papers?
Gives it character.
What are we gonna name this junk journal? My mom and me junk journal. Do we also have to fold these?
Okay.
No.
Aw, thank you, Jennifer, for saying so.
What'd she say?
She said I was a good mom. Okay, so now we need to, and actually,
You know
that one
this-
was the perfect size.
You know what this reminds me of, Mom? A pencil.
Alright, now actually, not all of these have to be folded. We've been folding them all like this, so the white's on the inside, but we can actually do this, so that way, when we put them in the book, we don't have all the white showing the same way. Okay, so, oh, Jennifer, you have a kiddo going to state, don't you? I am more than excited.
I
That is
just.
so awesome.
Mommy, I just
Congratulations.
read colors.
I see that. Alright, so we need our cutter down there.
A kid going to state who?
Mrs. Miller's son.
This one or the other one?
That one's fine.
I feel like this one's sharp. I like cutting them, so I want to do it, please.
Okay.
You need to like change out the blades.
Okay, so that's right. Mrs. Miller says, make your mistake into a masterpiece.
Mom, you have paper shoved down.
Happy little mistakes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that is super exciting. You'll have to tell him I said congratulations. Okay, hold on. Nope, that's good. Alright.
I just got my finger.
So, see this right here?
Mm-hmm.
We're just, instead of marking it, we're just going to use the lace there as our guideline for where she needs to cut. Is it lined up down there too? Close enough. Looks good to me, girl. Now, hold on. When I was doing this the other night, I found out if you start from the middle of the paper and then go up and then go back instead of starting at the edge, seems like it works better. Hold with your whole hand right here. There you go. See? It seems like it works better when you start from the middle. Yep. Perfecto. Now, we'll save this and set it aside so that way when it comes time to decorating our pages,
We can use.
yep, we'll have the coordinating papers to do that. Alright, so we're going to do This
I
one
feel like cutting is like a joy to me.
satisfying. All right, so for this one, because we don't have those lines, we are going to need to put a little mark, just so we know.
For this one, all the paper came out like really easy.
We're going to do one at the top and the bottom. Okay. All right, there's your line.
Where's the line?
See it? Alright. So I'm going to do the same thing on this one. I'm going to have the design on the inside.
Mom, it's not like every time I move one edge, it moves the other edge off the paper. I mean, the other line.
Let's see what we're working with here. Look at that. I might not have gotten my markings perfectly straight, but that's, hey now. Hey now. There we go, good enough.
So should I start from like right?
Here, put your hand up here.
Should I start from right here?
Yep, just don't start at the edge. Yep. Okay. Alright, now this one is a little bit wider than the others. But I think I'm okay with that. Because we'll add like some lace trim and some stuff to the edges of some of the other ones.
Mom, can I use this?
We're gonna leave it over here so that way when we go to decorate the pages. Alright, go ahead and fold this one up.
Do I fold it like this or this?
Do it with the white on the outside, I think, just because we did so many the other way. Alright. So now I'm going to get my little pokey tool. We'll use that when we go to make our holes so we can sew the signature in.
So?
Yep. Alright, we gotta decide what color of thread we want. So I have these waxed threads that I got from Amazon. I bought a bookbinding kit and it came with 5 or 6 colors. 6 it looks like. But when you do this, you don't have to use wax thread. You can use, this is baker's twine.
This
You
feels
can
like
use
wax on.
It's got a wax coating. Embroidery thread. You can use ribbon if you make your holes big enough. You can use jute rope. I've seen people use dental floss.
I'm in love with this one.
Okay, so when we go to sew it, you will be able to see the stitches on the outside of the book. So we can decide, do we want our threads to be seen really well, or do you want it to be kind of hidden?
I want it to, like, the stitches to be hidden.
Right, do you want it to blend in with the book, or do you want
I want
the
it
stitches
to
to be
blend in with
seen?
the book. That's why I kind of think this would be.
That one? Okay. Alright.
I hit my foot on the thing. Savannah's
Alright.
thing is so cute with the little coffee beans. Oh, Mom, I folded that one.
Got it? Okay. So now we need to decide the order that we want our pages in our book. Alright, so when we open the book, what pages do we want to see first? So,
I think that's when. I want to put this one first.
you want that one to be first?
Yeah. I feel like with the flowers and then like.
Right, because it's when you're going to open the book and then you would see that next to it.
Yeah.
Okay. Or, do you want white?
Wait, but what's the point of doing that with the white paper?
Well, because we're going to decorate the pages. Not tonight, because tonight we're just going to sew in our signature. But when we come back next week, we'll start decorating our pages.
White.
White? Okay. I think that's probably a good idea because this is thicker, like on cardstock.
This is like really thin paper.
Yeah, so I think that it would do better to help just protect the inside pages. Because like I said, these I printed on really thin copy paper. Okay, so we know this is going to go in here. So then now what do we want next?
So I want the white, and then I want that one. I have my whole order planned out.
You want this one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now she wants this one, which those look good next to each other. Okay. So then now we have a white.
That one.
Okay.
This one's so pretty.
And that'll be good because it'll have white next to it. So this will really be kind of the
So
focal
would we
point.
decorate that one?
And we can always add some embellishments to that too. Okay. So now what do we want?
This
That's
one.
how, hold on a second. This paper is, I think it actually came from Dollar General. It is so inexpensive and really just cheap thin paper that you can see the print through the backside, which for this purpose is actually kind of cool.
This one.
That one? Okay, so let's make sure we don't have it upside down. Okay. Like that. So these two would be next to one another like this.
Okay.
Alright. Now what do you want?
Now I don't want to choose a white because like.
Your dad's on. Say hello to your daddy.
Hi, Father. Even though I can say hello to him every day because I only live with him. Could I do a white because like it'd be like.
If it were me, I wouldn't do two whites next to each other.
Yeah, that's fine.
So we have these still. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 to choose from. This one, I love this page so much. It's got like the little jar with the plant coming out of it. Okay. Perfect. Now what?
Could I like? Where would I stick these white pages at? Everything when you turn it is white.
Okay, well, we can always either do one or two things. We can flip these like this, or we can flip this one too. We've got options.
I want to flip some because
Okay, that's okay. Which one do you want next?
then most of these would just be white.
Well, no matter what, they're going to be white, but you just really,
White next to a white.
right, is what we're trying to avoid.
But
Okay, I know, but look, we still have, we can put that there. We can put that there.
that one.
This one?
Mhm.
Okay. So this one is pretty grungy. It looks like it's got coffee stain papers on it.
I know what I want next. That one next round.
Okay. I was just looking to see. This one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Next.
That one.
Okay.
And then
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So to avoid the white next to each other, we'll go ahead and fold this back the other way.
Thank you. I would not do it on
Okay. All right. Which one do you want the top? You want that up at the
This
top?
one.
Okay.
Wait.
Alright.
But I feel like that side would look better at the end.
What?
And this would look better at the end.
At the end of the book?
Cause
Well,
like,
it's not going to be at the end of the book because see,
Not
this
that-
is.
no, not the end.
You
Like,
mean the middle of the
this
book?
side will look better on the bottom.
Oh,
Turn
on
it
the bottom?
around. That's
Okay. Okay.
last page.
All right. Very good. So now we're going to give a little flip through and see if we're happy with how we have
Wait, where'd the cover
the
go?
papers. Cover?
Oh.
It's right here. All right. So when you open the book,
Decorate.
yep, and we'll decorate that. And then open to these two. You happy with that? Okay. And again, all the blank pages will get decorations. All right, you happy with that? Okay. And that, so pretty.
You know what I've
Hey
noticed?
Sharon, how are you?
Mom, you know what I've noticed?
What?
It's always 2 pages together, page blank. 2
Yep.
pages together.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right, are you happy with that?
I'll put you thumbs up.
That, okay. And that. Okay.
Yeah.
Am I losing it? Okay. Alright, so we do have 2 white pages together there, but it's alright because we can always decorate. So we have the option, we're either going to have 2 white pages here, or our center spread is going to be white
2 white pages.
here, and then open so that the center spread is this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright.
Is that what you would have chose?
Yep.
E.
Okay, so I've got these the way I want them, and I've got them pushed pretty tight into one another right here. So I'm going to take some of my jumbo paper clips,
Those are big.
and we're just going to clip them together so they don't go anywhere. And they stay nice and tight.
Some tweezers to pluck your eyebrows.
So that's good. Uh-oh. I'm running off the ribbon. Okay. So now to sew in the pages, we have to make holes in our cover.
Mom, guess what happened? When I was watching YouTube, this little girl, her mom left the tweezers out in the bathroom, and the little girl plucked off all her eyebrows.
Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's about 9.5. So I can't do math. 9.5 divided by 2.
We're learning math division.
Mm-hmm. So half of 9 would be 4.5.
Half, and then.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.5. So we'll go just 1 notch
I have a question.
above it. So I'm gonna take my awl, my little pokey tool, and I'm not super precise. This does not have to be exactly in the center. That fan is on and it's throwing me off. Seeing them spinning on the table. Alright, so
Are you supposed to push this
1,
down?
2, 3, 4.5. I'm just gonna kind of eyeball where I think the half would be. And I'm just gonna use my little tool. I'm gonna poke a hole.
Can I try?
No, because I don't want you to poke yourself. It's kind of sharp. But when we go to sew the pages, then you can use the
Mom,
little
are you supposed
embroidery
to
needle.
squeeze this like scissor?
Okay.
Like,
So that is good enough for me. We've got a hole right in the center. And so now we're gonna look. We want to make sure that the holes we put in next are going to catch the paper, because the papers do not go all the way to the top and the bottom.
Mom, when you put up my hair, look. You missed it, John.
It fell down. Okay, so we'll say about an inch from the top. So we're going to go about an inch from. Let's see, maybe about an inch and a half from the top down.
Did you break this
So
off,
I'm going to
Mom?
do the same thing. So I've got my center hole.
Uh-huh. And then, like, wait. Never mind. You can hear candle
And
popping.
here I'm going, I don't know, can't really see very well. I poked it all the way through, and the awl does get bigger as you go down. Since it does have a fabric cover, I am pushing pretty far through to make sure my holes
Like,
are big enough and nothing gets snagged. Okay. Alright, doing the same thing, going about an inch and a half from the bottom.
My mom almost poked her hand right there.
Almost. Hey Katrina girl, how are you? pushing
Yeah,
that through.
one person watching.
Okay.
And her name is
Miss Katrina. Alright, so now we have our 3 holes. You definitely cannot see them on camera, but they are there.
I
So
can't
now-
even see them, and I'm right here.
We have to get our holes in our pages. So I'm going to push this snug. Let's make sure we have it right the right
Wait, are
side.
you like sewing the pages in the
Yep, we sure are.
Do I get to sew?
Yep. you can
Hand
do
sew?
it.
I just asked about hand sewing.
Well, I know, but this isn't quite like hand sewing like I think you were asking to do. Alright.
I was talking about like
So I am just going to eyeball this also. So I have my papers all nice and snug together. I'm just going to line it up.
carefully.
And this is where it pays to have good hand-eye coordination. And I'm going to push that through there. Alright, so now I'm through the signature and the cover.
Wait, you poke a hole? Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
Okay. We don't want to move it.
Because it will like mess it up. Cause
Yeah.
and stuff.
Same thing for our top hole, just trying to use my eyes to coordinate where it's gonna go. That one might be off just a little, but I think it'll be okay. Again, made my top hole.
Again and again. Again and again and again. Again and again.
Alright. There's
We got to go skating at PE today.
very cool. Alright, is that my hole? Yes, okay. So now
Hi, my
one
beautiful
was
sister.
really particular. You know, you could break out the measuring tape, and Grace at the Comfy Nest actually has a really good, we should have done it on this, a template that you can use to make sure your holes are nice and lined up. I did not do that. I probably should have, but I think we're going to be in good shape anyway.
It
Alright.
doesn't have to be perfect.
It does not have to be perfect. That is right.
But I'm always
Alright,
worried.
so now I'm going to go ahead and clip my papers to the cover.
Are we gonna like
Hold
keep
them
it
in
there
place.
and then like
Okay.
sew it?
Yep. So now I have these are tapestry needles. So they're not sharp, but they have a nice big eye on them. So that way it'll be easy to
To like,
thread the
Yeah.
embroidery thread through. Or the waxed thread actually.
I know how.
Alright,
to
so
does
we
it involve
need
me?
to determine how much we need, and a good rule of thumb is 3 lengths of the width of your book. So 1, 2,
Look how much glue I got off of that, Mom.
yeah, 3, and then I'm going to go just a little extra, because it's better to have more than not enough. Okay, so now we have to decide if we want our ending strings to be on the inside of the book or the outside of the book.
What does the ending strings mean? Like,
So, actually, let me show you. This is a junk journal that I made in the craft therapy
It's so
club that I'm in.
fat.
We did a traveling junk journal
It's so fat.
where I was paired up with some ladies and we each made a signature. And as you can see, this is just chock full of just goodness. So, see how my threads are on the outside
Oh, let me see.
here? My tails, or there's no tail on the outside.
Yeah,
Right,
I
the
want my
tail.
threads on the outside. Oh my god, that's beautiful, Mom.
There's a lot of hard work that went into this book from a
Where are
lot
your
of really
pages?
talented ladies. Mine are here in the front. I'm trying to find my center. There it is. See how my strings are in the center? Now you can always sew my signature, the strings are in the center of this page here. Can always add danglies to them, regardless if they're on the outside or the inside. So you just need to decide, do you want them on the outside or the inside?
Outside.
Okay.
Looking at those ones made me want them on the outside.
Okay.
It looks so much better on the outside because it lets you know, like, I don't know.
So if you want your strings to end on the outside, you're going to start on the outside.
I thought you were going to say the inside. I was like, okay.
Okay, so we've got our embroidery, our waxed thread. All right,
Do I get
take
to do
this. Yep. All right, and you're going to push it up through the center hole. All right. Yep. We might actually have to take this out so we can see. Okay, go ahead and push it through. Now push it through those pages. This is the tricky part. There you go. Now push it. All right, now go ahead and
Do
pull
I
it.
pull it?
Yep.
Oh, when do I
Okay,
stop?
keep going. Keep going.
Do I keep going? Cause
Yep. Keep going. Okay. So then now you're gonna go down through there. So we went up through the center hole, and now we're gonna go down through the top hole.
Oh, no, understand.
Okay.
Oh, right there.
Yep. Okay.
Do I grab the new?
Yep. So now she's pulling it through the back.
I was watching your line that cut off like 5 minutes ago.
It still shows it's live.
Just blacked out, went to something else.
It's your phone because I'm still live. Okay, keep pulling. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna go back up through here. It's gonna be tricky.
What?
Yep, so we're gonna go back up through the center hole, which we've already went in, so it's gonna be kind of a snug fit. All right, I'm gonna hold this off to the side so it stays out of your way. Okay. All right, now do we need to turn it so that way you can see? Okay. You got it. Okay. Now when you do that, hold on just a second. So when she came back up through, she did not go in the center of, oh, she did. You want to try to avoid going through the center of the thread that you already have in there, just so it doesn't split it, but it's okay, we'll work with
I'm
it.
sorry.
No, it's okay, it's really, it's a hard thing to do.
Yes, cause like it's like a snug fit in my foot.
And so this is really loose and we're gonna pull that tight.
Do I pull it?
Hold on. Nope. Let me do it so that way it doesn't tear. There we go. Alright. So let's get this
Tomorrow's Tuesday. Be quiet, please, dog.
untangled. Oh, I might have to back it out and do it again. I'm peeling the glue.
Yes, because it's so satisfying.
Okay. So it's knotted from where she went through both. Through the thread. But that's okay. We will.
Did I do something bad?
No, that's alright. Okay.
It's my
Still
first
have
time
that.
doing
It
that.
is your first time. And it's hard when you've got that
Like,
wax
it's-
thread
yeah.
already there, like in the way. It is a challenge. Alright. What is she yipping at? Alright, so I'm going to hold the string with one hand out of the way.
She was locked downstairs.
Try to avoid going in the middle of it. Attempt to.
Attempt to avoid going.
Attempt to avoid it.
Attempts means like
Okay.
try to, right?
Yep.
Try to not.
Alright. Got that. Now let's go through the pages. Okay, we got her that time.
What made you start doing art, like creating all these paintings and stuff? Were you
I just
inspired by
enjoy
someone?
it. Well, I mean, I think as a kid is when I really started liking arts and crafts. Alright, so now we're back up through the center. So now she's going to go down through the bottom hole.
Wait, again? Like where the thread already was?
Nope, right here.
Oh, okay.
You can pick this up a little bit so that way you can see where you're going.
Mom, our tape's coming up.
That's okay. When you sew it in, it will help keep it in place.
Okay,
Alright.
where's the hole right there?
Got it? I know it's really hard for you guys to see.
And then I
Alright.
pull it?
Yep.
Pull, 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 pull. Okay, keep going.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So now
That's hard.
you can see the strings here. Oh, they're a little loose. You don't want them
Loose.
loose.
So they need to
Otherwise
be,
your
like,
pages
tight.
will wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. We don't want that. We want them in there nice and snug. So I'm just going to pull,
As hard as you can.
not as hard as you can because you don't want to pull it so hard that you'll tear your paper. But you want it nice and tight.
I didn't think about that.
Okay, so now I'm just going to take my two ends and I'm going to tie it off. So I went around once and I'm going to take this string here and I'm going to go up underneath my top thread.
Is this kind of how you hand sew, basically? Mom,
Yeah, kind of.
because you like go in
Yeah.
and out and in
Okay, so now it's in the center.
and out. I thought we didn't want it in the center.
Well, no, I said in the center of the book. We have it on the center of the outside.
Okay, I get it. I get it.
All right. So now, take the paper clip off. And we have these danglies. She can always hang some charms from there,
Or beads.
beads, anything. We could have done it so that way the strings hung from the top hole. That would have been another way to do it. All right, so.
I've been like peeling glue this whole life because it's so satisfying.
Let's see, are we upside down?
Are we?
Let's see.
Do you
Nope,
like upside down?
nope. All right.
What if it was upside down? Would we have to like?
And I'm gonna reinforce this washi tape with a little bit more glue here.
Mom, what happens if we were upside down?
Well, we can always undo it and fix it. Or just roll with it.
No, not the roll with it.
Not the roll with the part. Alright guys, so we have our cover done that we did on our last slide.
So pretty.
Now we have our signature sewn in.
I thought the signature was like your name or something.
So a signature can be your writing of your name, but a signature is also a collection of papers like this. Alright, do you want to do a quick little flip through and just make sure you're happy with it?
Yeah, what time is it?
Okay, it's getting about time for us to go.
No! Oh, almost fell off the chair.
Okay,
I hate leaving.
I know you do. Alright, where is my little needle? Nope, that's my awl.
I don't know. Where'd you put the little needle?
I don't know, but I want to make sure it goes back in here.
Right, that's
There it is. Okay. Should
Are
you-
we just gonna leave these blank or like
No, we'll decorate them.
these blank or decorate?
We can decorate them too.
Ooh, mommy was right on my toe.
Sorry, Charlie.
Mom, that's my best stuff kind of thing. I wanna like, make a slit in this and then make a slit there and like put a tag in.
We can, and so when we come back next time, we'll
Are we
work
decorating?
on decorating some of the pages. We'll make some tags and journaling cards. Have all of these. These are really pretty little pieces to the kit.
I love it.
We've got
Love
some
it.
journaling cards.
Ooh.
This was, well, it's hard to see. Looks like a piece of lace, and I printed it on rice paper. It's hard to see in the lighting. so it's really thin.
Mom, this is like barely tied. Like it's like.
It's because it's wax. It's
Can
tied.
I pull it?
No, it's tied. It's good. Okay.
Are we
So
leaving?
that's what we will work on when we come back. Next time we'll start adding some little embellishments, and it will probably be several lives that we do to get the book actually completed.
Wait, Mom.
Yes.
The last time I did two fingers, it was balloons, and then it was just confetti a second ago.
Yeah.
Oh, balloons and confetti.
Yeah.
And then
Mm-hmm.
2 thumbs up is fireworks. 2 thumbs up is balloons or confetti. This, like,
And hearts.
in hearts.
I don't know if it's gonna work.
Yay!
Oh, yours worked. So, all right. Well, that's what we've got for you guys tonight. Like I said, this is a junk journal kit that I created. It is pinned in the featured section here on my page. So if you are interested in making your own junk journal with it, you are welcome to use it free of charge. You can download and print. It's the first time I've uploaded anything like that to Facebook to be printed off, so hopefully it works out just fine. If it doesn't, please let me know. Otherwise, we will be back next week so we can start the decorating of our journal.
Are you
And
ready?
we appreciate you guys being here. If you do catch the replay, be sure to let us know. And everybody have a great night. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Haha, it was
Right.
mine that time.